In this video, I'm going to explain the concept of scope in JavaScript. And you might probably heard of the terms function scope and block scope, but you might not fully understand how do they work inside of your code. So this video is going to clear all of your confusions regarding function scope and block scope. So let's at first understand what scope is in JavaScript. Scope is a place where the value of a variable is accessible. Let's say I have a function named test_scope, and inside of this function I declare a variable with var keyword variable x equals 2. And what if I try to access the value of this variable outside of this function? What happens? Let me try to run this code, and it throws a reference error saying that x is not defined. So the scope, we can conclude that scope of this x variable is only limited to this function. What if I try to access the value of this variable inside of this function? Let me call this function test_scope, and I run this now. The value of this variable is accessible inside of this function. So we can say that the scope of a variable declared with var keyword is limited to a function. We cannot access the value of a variable that is defined with var keyword outside of that function. But the scope, there is one more important point related to the var keyword. The scope of a variable declared with var keyword is limited to a function but not to a block. We can say that a set of curly braces creates a block inside of our code. So what if inside of this function we have an if block? If true, I have put the condition as true, so this if is always going to execute. I say something var x equals 2, and I try to access the value of this variable declared with var keyword outside of this if block. Console.log x, and I run this. I call this function called test_scope, and let's run this code. And the value of this variable declared with var keyword is not limited to any set of blocks. It leaks out of this block. So we can say that a variable declared with var scope has its scope inside of this entire function. It is accessible inside of this whole function, and it is not limited to any set of blocks. We can access the value of it outside of the blocks as well. What if I just don't have any function, and inside of the global scope I have a block, and I say var x equals 2? Can I access the value of this variable declared with var keyword? Let me save it and I run this code, and this value is still accessible. Means that the var keyword ignores any set of blocks. It is limited to the function, and the value of it is accessible within that whole function. What if I put a function inside of a function? Function test scope, and inside of this function I have another function called inner function, and inside this function I say var x equals 2, and I try to access the value of this var outside of this inner function. What do you think? Will it be accessible outside of the function or not? Let's try to call the outer function, that is test scope. Let me save it and run this code. It throws a reference error that x is not defined because a variable declared with var keyword has its scope limited to a function. And this is why we say that var is function scoped. The next topic that we have to understand is block scope. I've already told that any set of curly braces like this creates a block, like if block, loops like for loop, while loop, do while loop, all of these create a block. And we say that let is block scoped. It means that the value of a variable declared with let keyword will not be available or accessible out of that particular block. If I put 1 or 2 inside of this if block is always going to execute because this condition is true. If I declare a variable with let keyword and I say let x equals 2 and I try to access this variable outside of this block. Let's see what happens if it's accessible outside of this block or not. Node index.js, and it throws a reference error saying that x is not defined here. So we can now conclude that a variable declared with let keyword has its scope limited to a block. What if I put this block inside of a function called test scope, and I put this block inside of a function and I try to access this value inside of that function. And let's call this function. What do you think will happen? Are we able to access the value of this variable declared with let keyword inside of this function or not? Let's try to run this index.js, and it throws a reference error because a variable that is declared with let keyword has its scope limited to this set of curly braces, and it is not accessible outside of that. So let's just have a look at some theory so you can prepare this topic as an interview answer. So we've already looked at scope. What is scope? Scope defines where a variable is accessible. It is just a place where we can access the value of a variable. It controls the visibility of the data in a program. It helps us prevent unwanted access and conflicts because when we put restrictions on the value that a variable holds, where it is accessible or not accessible. We can control the unwanted access. It makes our code more predictable and easier to manage. Scope is important because it avoids variable conflicts. We can do something like we can have a variable of same name inside of two different blocks. It says if true, let x equals to console.log x, and I can again define this variable with the same name. Let's say I have different value inside of another block. You might already have heard that let does not allow us to redeclare a variable in the same scope. We cannot do something like let x equals 3 inside of this same block scope. But we can do this inside of another block. We can have two variables of same name inside of different blocks. Let's try to run this code, and it causes no errors. It improves code safety, helps manage memory better, and prevents accidental overwriting. Types of scope: global scope, function scope, and block scope. And in this topic we have specifically focused on function and block scope. What is function scope? A variable belongs to the entire function, as we've already looked at it. It is accessible anywhere inside that function, and it is not limited by any inner blocks, and it is created using var. Key characteristics of function scope: one variable per function. Blocks inside the function do not create new scope. Variable remains accessible throughout the function, and it can lead to unintended sharing of data. The function creates a single memory container for this function scope. All variables declared with var go inside this container. Inner blocks do not create separate memory. It is like one shared box. And what is block scope? A variable belongs only to the nearest set of curly braces. It is not accessible outside that block, and it is created using let and const keyword, as we have seen before. Key characteristics of block scope: each block creates its own scope. Variables are isolated within that block. Same variable name can exist in different blocks, just like we have seen in this example. And it prevents unintended access. Memory model of block scope: each or every set of curly braces creates a new memory container. Variables exist only inside their block. Outer code cannot access inner block variables. And it is like multiple separate boxes. The difference between function scope and block scope is that function scope belongs to entire function, and it ignores any inner set of curly braces or any inner blocks, while block scope belongs to specific block, and it respects or takes care of any set of curly braces or blocks. Function scope has a higher risk of conflicts, while block scope is safer and more predictable. Behavior in loops. In case of function scope, we have one shared variable across all iterations. In case of block scope, new variable for each iteration, and this difference affects how values behave over time. What are some of the common issues with function scope? Variables leaking outside of the blocks. We have seen an example of this. Unexpected value changes, shared state across multiple operations, and it is hard to debug. Advantages of block scope. It has better control over variables. We can have reduced bugs, improved readability, and safer memory handling. Modern JavaScript practices to avoid using var in most cases and prefer let for changing values, prefer const for fixed values, and use block scope for cleaner logic. We can take notes that in case of function scope, we have one function and one shared space. We can access the variable inside of that whole function if we declare that using var that is function scoped. And in case of block scope, each set of curly braces has its own space. Each block has its own space. So the summary is that scope controls where variables lives and can be used or are accessible. Function scope shares variables across the whole function. Block scope restricts variables to specific blocks. Choosing the right scope leads to safer and cleaner code, and it is our modern JavaScript practice to use let. We don't use var anymore, but it is worth understanding the concept of var as function scoped to prepare ourselves for the interviews.